We're grabbing that Peterbilt there, and we're gonna pull it out of the mud right now. Freaking, what we're gonna be doing is doing a conversion, because my brother's truck is like an 88 and it doesn't have any air ride for the cab or sleeper. So this truck is a 2000, and we're gonna grab the mounts off of it so that we can convert the truck to air ride. That way the ride will be a lot more smoother going down the road. All right, we are gonna be dealing with the wiring. We're gonna be pretty much rewiring that whole truck, a whole new fuse box, new wires, new pins, whatnot, and we'll have that up as well. The truck's name is Clementine, by the way, but I don't know what he's gonna do with the name, because we gonna paint it. So he originally named it Clementine because it was orange. All right, and then he had bought a sleeper, and sleeper's red. So this truck got the two-tone going on, orange and red.
It's about to be black.
But he's thinking about painting it black. What? So we're gonna be go ahead and painting it black, and that's what we're gonna probably be doing on that truck.
Stronger than that.
All right, we're in this junker right here, and we have been ripping apart the dash. All right, getting new wiring harness, well, new used. This is about 12 years, 12, 13, 14, 12, 15, 12 years newer than the truck you have.
Yep, 13 years.
These harnesses are a lot better condition than my brother's.
So the plan is, we're going to use this harness, and we're going to use the fuse panel, and we're going to
We're just over there somewhere, buried in there.
Yeah, we're going to replace mine with this one. Obviously, try to retrofit it to make it work the way it's supposed to.
Yep. But we don't need this right here. This ABS module. Hey, yo, you could probably sell that on eBay.
Junkyard.
Yeah. Anyways, yo, is your arms like that on the inside like that?
I've never seen mine like that. I have never seen my dashboard.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll find out.
One lesson, guys.
Lots of wires, folks.
Don't come to the junkyard without any screwdrivers and wire cutters.
Wire cutters. Especially when you're doing a wiring harness.
Exactly.
All right, folks. Hey, guys, so we just finished tearing apart all the parts, the dash, the harness, a little bit of the sleeper harness. There was harnesses everywhere, wires everywhere. All right. We got everything in the back here of what we're going to be pretty much taking. And we'll show you what we have going on. All right, so here we go. Here we have it. We got some wire harness here, there. So this one, a bunch of different harnesses went, like one for the headliner, one went for the sleeper. We didn't take the entire sleeper harness, we just took where it joined up. This is where the fuse box goes. We were able to take off the ABS harness and isolate that one. These are the actual dash panels. We got some fuel lines in there. We wanted to do a proper split on my brother's truck for the fuel line splitter, so we probably won't use those hoses, but we just brought them. These came with some panels for the side right by the back seat, which we thought were interesting, so we took those. Tractor protection valve, always good to have. These are the cab sleeper mounts. You guys see the shocks there, and pretty much this is going to join the cab and sleeper together so they can ride as one unit, so that we can install the air ride. This is the HVAC setup. This is an electric style setup instead of the air actuated one that we have. You can see that actuator right there is electronic, with the blower motor back there, and some more HVAC pieces, and these are the dash panels. And of course we got some seat belts because these were in black. And I found this one. This is a little lucky find. Mirror. It's a, what do you call it? Moto mirror mount. But this is the one that probably turns on a dime. So I'm pretty happy with getting it. Hopefully it does work. And we'll show you the interior of the truck, how it looks like. It's pretty much, this thing is gutted. There's literally nothing left. We threw the seat belt, not the seat belt, the steering wheel in the back. You can see there's a bunch of stuff back there. That's the headliner. You can see I took the headliner apart. I had to get to the wires to do that. And yeah. This is what we're gonna have to wind up doing on my brother's truck. So yeah. What's up, guys? So we're inside right now. We're gonna be removing the personal belongings, getting this cleaned up in here. We're gonna go ahead and remove the seats, pull up the carpet, and remove the steering column. That way it could be a lot easier for us to work inside of here and have access to removing the dash, the wires and whatnot. So that's what we're gonna get started on for right now, today. Oh, watch out, watch out. Pull. Alright, we took the seats out. We had to torch some of them off. And now we're going to go ahead and pull up the carpet and the seat belt accessories.
Almost done. Jesus, 30 years old?
Guys, so we finished shop vacuuming this as much as we can real quick. This is not going to be the full detail. We'll probably do a soap and wash and water later on once we're ready to lay some Dynamat out. But we're far from that right now. We're going to concentrate on removing the steering column, removing the entire dash panel and the dash and wiring harness. All right, we still got to remove the headliner and some minor interior pieces. Alright guys, so we just finished taking off the dash panels and labeling as many wires as possible along with air lines. And we are going to be removing the dash. It's pretty much ready to come out. This whole dash has seen better days, that's for sure. Just got to disconnect the cigarette lighter. Other cigarette lighter there. Alrighty. Now we're gonna go ahead and remove the main air vent, which is right there. Once we take that out of place, we'll start removing the HVAC and replacing the HVAC with the modern HVAC, and also start moving in the wiring harness as well. YouTubers, what's up? It's your boy Hamlet, and we're checking in with you guys. We removed the dash, we removed the HVAC, and now we're just chasing down wire gremlins. Right? There's a bunch of wires over the course of the life of the truck that people have spliced here and there, and we have been using a little label maker as a just reference on what is what, to make sure we don't wind up cutting or, you know, identifying the right proper wires. And from that, we've just been kind of going from the front, from here, and tracing them down the line and seeing what it actually controls. So this has been a lot more easier since this truck is a B model, so there's a lot less wires to be hunting down. I can't imagine doing something like this like on a newer Cascadia or anything like that, because that just would be, these wires would be probably double in size. But anyways, nonetheless, found a lot of wire gremlins, like I said, and we should be taking everything, all the wires off. We're leaving some wires here that are, we want to make sure that the other wire harness is going to have. And once we remove everything, it's just a matter of transplanting the new harness and making sure what sensors, what wires are going to feed out through this hole and what wires are going to feed out through that hole. There's multiple holes on the firewall where the wires do exit out and go out to their sensors and whatnot. So we're going to try to get this all buttoned up here once we get this all released off. Just a quick check-in, all right? This thing is almost as big as me.
Alright.
That's what I was talking about, though. Look, we got these, but then look, you got holes here.
Oh.
We can make this thing, get rid of these cheap things.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And then you can make some in the back too, I think. But I don't know. Maybe the back, maybe not.
Nah, well.
Depending how it mounts, you know?
So, I was saying we could fucking look this guy has.
Stop.
Yeah, dude. This guy has.
Alright guys, so right now what we did is did a mock-up of the HVAC. The wires are not in. We removed the previous wiring harness and we just mounted everything up here for the dash. We took the heater core and the evap out, the evaporator core, and we're gonna have to drill some new holes in there to make sure everything mounts up, like as far as the heater core and the evap. And right now the one issue we are having is that we dropped the unit down. The reason why is because the opening for the air cleaner is a lot smaller. This is smaller than what the 2000 truck is smaller than the older style. So because of that, we're kind of having a hard time figuring out where to place the opening for this. You can see that. Let it focus. This hole is a lot smaller. If you can see the comparison, it looks close, but look, it's not. This thing it moves in here. Okay, so because of that, like I said, we're having issues trying to figure out where we want to mount this. And I believe if we go about 1.5 inches, like get this as flush as possible to the top there, then we'll make up for the difference of being able to connect our HVAC. You can see we have a bit of a gap here, and not the, you said that was a gap there as well. So
yeah, it's a gap right here.
There's a gap right there inside of here.
Yep.
Right in there. Anyways, it's hard to tell from the video, but nonetheless, we're gonna unscrew this real quick. See if we lift this up, make sure everything is good, and then finally bolt this down, and then go back to the wiring once we finish with that.